Hello, this is the Radio Geek, and today for you I have the Venu BV S01. This is a simple AM/FM radio. It was on eBay for I think $7.99. It has it says that has accessories. It has earphones, has accessories. It runs on a couple of AAA batteries. So I thought we'd check this guy out. Here on the back is all the particulars, if anyone's interested. Just the usual frequency range, 540 to 1710 kilohertz, 88 megahertz to 108 megahertz for FM. And it says that it will run on batteries for the speaker for 22 hours and on the earphones for 38 hours, FM 22 hours, 38 for headphones. So let's get it out of the package and see what we get. Okay, so inside the packaging you get the little instruction manual, which is just a fold-out sheet basically, and it just gives you the basics of the operation of the radio. Nothing really too mysterious. It's just your simple AM/FM pocket radio. You guys can pause and look at that if you want, but pretty basic stuff. The headphone jack on this is mono. It's not stereo, but not bad nonetheless. It can also, at least it has a headphone jack port on it. It does include some earbuds, and they sound more like maracas than earbuds. They got a really hollow, plasticky feel, and they kind of vibrate. There's something, probably the little speaker isn't tight up against the plastic and it's just rattling around inside. I haven't tried them, but I imagine they're probably just as horrible sounding as they feel. But anyway, they do include them, so that's good. Okay, this guy is small, very small. It's kind of a neat little pocket radio in that it really will fit in your pocket. A lot of these so-called pocket radios don't. So basically you just have your dial up here of your FM and AM indicator here on the dial there, and then you have a spot here for a LED when the power is on. On the one side here you have your earphone jack and your off AM and FM switch, and on the other side you have the tuning knob, and the volume knob is down here. And it looks as if on the indications on the back here, as far as what is increased and decreased volume, if you're holding the radio like this, you would think that, you know, going up would make the volume go up and going down would make the volume go down. But this appears to be one of those ones that's backwards from that, where you've got the thing all the way down and your volume's all the way up, got it up, and the volume's down. So that's kind of a disappointment. It does take two AA batteries that are not included. It does come with the ribbon to make it easier for you to get the batteries out of the radio, which is always nice. So let's see if we can manage to get a couple of AAA batteries in here. There you go. And it's a captive door. That's really cool. Okay, the antenna, the FM antenna is, let's see, how long is this antenna? This antenna is about 7 3/4 inches long. So 7 3/4 inches long on the FM antenna. So I just thought we'd turn it on and see what we can get. Let's see, we'll try FM first. Alright, put up our antenna.
I'm Staff Meteorologist Sally Russell for 89.3 Moody Radio.
In Grand Rapids, it's 38, 40 in Muskegon, 43 Kalamazoo, and along the way near Grand Haven, it's 39. Within yourself, what's the most powerful recipe in your
Everybody's talking about heaven like they just can't wait. Who could touch you now? Caught the last flight out of LAX with you.
You would rather be in the dark ages.
We've got the death is part of the job, but this pandemic, Dr. Kamini Dubé at NYU Hospital said, is something.
So often a patient will be on their deathbed dying alone, and it's been incredibly painful. Family members who
As angry as any of us have ever seen Stugatz. Did they keep
With the Grand Rapids Accumulus Station.
forced to remain apart. News 8 Spartan Dieters brings us the sounds of a citywide sing-along.
Susan's got a sweet house, too.
Yeah, she
No
does.
kidding,
Yeah.
man. Things are pretty good there. She's got one of those Eames chairs. Eames chairs? What is it?
August 23rd? Even though it's 2 months away, organizers thought it best to make a decision now because of several related events leading up to the race itself. Concerts, pre-race qualifying, and other spectacles usually begin 3 weeks before the race.
Doesn't sound too
Meanwhile,
bad.
The U.S. Open, set for June 18th through the
For,
21st, has
tiny
been
speaker.
postponed. A new date has not been set yet, although USGA officials say the tournament will still be held at the Wingfoot Golf Club in New York. Somebody made a mistake. That's a direct quote from Hall of Famer Joe Montana, who weighed in yesterday on Tom Brady's move from the New England Patriots to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Montana knows what he's talking about. He faced a similar situation.
Washington.
The House is now debating the mammoth coronavirus relief package. The measure passed the Senate on Wednesday, with every senator present voting for it. House leaders hope to get it to President Trump later today. The U.S. now
Go online to learn more.
virus than any other country. Johns Hopkins University reports there are more than 85,000 U.S. cases, slightly more than in China. Health officials say the number of cases in the U.S. has been rising rapidly as more testing is completed. Meanwhile, NPR's Windsor Johnston reports President Trump is preparing to release an updated set of guidelines on social distancing.
Yeah, I've been practicing social distancing since 1984. Alright, well, that's the FM band. Picked up quite a few stations there. So not too shabby on the FM. Let's see what we get on AM. Now it is kind of in the afternoon here, or morning, late morning. So I don't suspect we're going to get any DX or anything, but perhaps I can do another nighttime band scan at a later time. It's really kind of a touchy tuning of DSP.
Like at NPR News, London.
On on Wall Street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 924 points, or more than 4%. The Nasdaq is down 253 points, or more than 3%. You're listening to NPR.
Is offering 35% off on any new preferred order. Go to balanceofnature.com and use just...
And if you're over 55 with an IRA or a 401k, I want to give you a free copy of my brand new book, Retirement Domination, because according to Time Mag,
drive-through, including medicines, baby formula, and groceries. All you have to do is just hang tight and wait for it to be bagged. President Trump is sending signals that he might not approve the federal major disaster declaration request from the state of Michigan because his dealings with Governor Whitmer have, quote, not been pleasant, unquote. Trump criticized the governor during an appearance on a Fox News program last night, only referring to her as young and a woman governor, and added, you know who I'm talking about. On Twitter, the governor responded by saying, hi, my name is Gretchen Whitmer, and that governor is me. She went on to say she's repeatedly asked for federal help for Michigan. The president needs to prove his claim that he stands with the state, and that she's happy to work with Vice President Pence as they, quote, get along well.
That's the AM band. I'll definitely have to do a nighttime scan and see how it fares. It didn't do too bad. I was picking up mostly local and area stations here in the morning, early afternoon. I suspect I'd be able to pick up some further distant stations in the evening, so I will do a different band scan for that. But all in all, I think it's a pretty nice little radio for, $8. It's really tiny, and it's really an $8 radio, so you can't expect too much. I mean, the plastic isn't bad for an $8 radio, but yeah, all in all, I'd say it's a decent little radio, a nice shirt pocket radio, and I wouldn't pay much more than that for it. I think $8 is kind of the range you'd probably want to pay. Maybe up to 10 if it does well on the AM band at night. We'll have to wait and see on that. But so anyway, I just thought I'd show you guys this Venu BV-S01 AM/FM pocket radio. So until next time, this is the Radio Geek.